Hey everyone, welcome back to the English Learning Podcast. I'm your host, Jason.
And I'm Julia, your co-host. Thanks for joining us today. We're really excited about this episode because we're going to share 10 simple daily habits that can boost your English fast.
Yes, fast, because it's not just about working hard for hours. It's about working smart every day. And the truth is, daily habits make a huge difference when you're learning a new language.
Exactly. Think of it like brushing your teeth. You don't do it once a week, right? You do it every day. And that's how English learning should be too. Small actions, done consistently, lead to big results.
And here's the best part. These habits won't take hours. Some just take a few minutes. But if you follow them daily, your confidence, vocabulary, and fluency will grow without stress.
So whether you're a student, a busy worker, or someone who just loves English, we promise these 10 habits can fit into your routine. And if you stick to them, you'll see progress faster than you expect.
All right? Are you ready to build your English power? One day at a time?
Let's go. Habit number 1 is a great way to start your morning with English.
All right. Let's dive into habit number 1. Start your day with English.
Yes, this is one of the most powerful habits. Your brain is fresh in the morning, so it's the perfect time to feed it some English.
Exactly. Even just 10 or 15 minutes can make a big difference. You don't need a textbook. Just choose something simple and enjoyable.
For example, you can listen to a short podcast, read an English quote, or even repeat a few English sentences out loud. That small action gets your brain into English mode for the rest of the day.
Right. Some people like to listen to English while brushing their teeth or making breakfast. It's easy to combine English with your morning routine.
And it helps you think in English early. That means your mind is already warmed up before school, work, or any task.
I've heard of learners who write one short sentence every morning like, "Today I feel happy because," or "My goal today is to practice English for 10 minutes."
That's a great idea. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just needs to become a routine. The goal is not pressure. The goal is progress.
And if you repeat this habit daily, it becomes automatic. You'll start to notice more English words popping into your head throughout the day.
Exactly. So, habit 1 is simple. Begin each day with English, even for just 5 or 10 minutes. It sets the tone and builds momentum.
All right. Ready for habit number 2? Let's talk about something super practical. Learning just 5 new words a day. All right. Habit number 2 is one of my favorites. Learn 5 new words a day.
Yes, just 5, not 50, not even 10. Just 5 words. It's a small goal, but it adds up quickly.
Exactly. If you learn 5 words a day, that's 150 in a month, and over 1,800 in a year. That's a huge vocabulary boost.
And you don't need fancy tools to do this. You can use an app, a notebook, flashcards, or even sticky notes.
Right. Here's a tip. Choose words that are useful in your daily life. For example, if you go to school, learn words like notebook, subject, assignment. If you work in an office, learn words like email, meeting, deadline.
Good point. And try to learn words in context. So instead of just memorizing apple, say I eat an apple every morning. That helps your brain remember better.
Yes, and try using the words during your day. Write them in a sentence. Say them out loud. Even better, teach them to someone else.
Oh, teaching is powerful. When you explain a word to someone, you remember it more deeply.
Also, keep your list somewhere visible, like on your phone screen or by your bed. That way, you'll review them often without even trying.
So to sum it up, habit 2 is learn just 5 useful English words a day and try to use them in your life. Simple, right?
Very simple and very effective. Okay, Up next is something I think everyone already does a little, but we'll show you how to do it with more purpose. Listening to English every day. Let's move on to habit number 3. Listen to English daily.
This one is so important. If you want to understand native speakers better, you need to train your ears. And the best way to do that is by listening every single day.
Exactly. Think about how babies learn a language. They listen first. They hear sounds, tones, and rhythm. You can do the same, no matter your age.
And here's the best part. You can listen to anything you enjoy. Music, podcasts, YouTube videos, or even the news. Just make sure it's in English.
Right. And you don't need to understand everything. That's a big mistake many learners make. Just focus on getting the general idea and letting your brain get used to how English sounds.
Totally. For beginners, I recommend starting with slow or beginner-level podcasts. There are many designed just for English learners, like this one.
Haha, yes. And don't forget music. Listening to your favorite English songs helps you learn pronunciation and rhythm. Just Google the lyrics and sing along.
Yes, karaoke is learning too, and if you have a busy schedule, try passive listening. For example, play an English podcast while you're walking, cooking, or cleaning.
That's a great tip. Listening doesn't always have to be study time. It can just be part of your day.
So, habit 3 is simple. Expose yourself to English audio daily. Your ears will slowly get used to the language, and understanding will come more naturally.
And soon, you'll start recognizing words and phrases without even trying. That's when learning becomes exciting.
Okay, now let's talk about a habit that might sound a little funny, but it really works. Speaking to yourself in English.
All right. Habit number 4 might sound a bit strange at first. Speak to yourself in English.
Yes, I know it sounds funny, but it's a super effective way to practice speaking when you don't have someone to talk to.
Exactly. Sometimes we get shy or don't have English-speaking friends nearby, but speaking out loud, even to yourself, helps improve your pronunciation and confidence.
And you can do it anytime, while you're getting ready in the morning, cooking, or even walking.
Right. For example, you might say out loud today, I am going to learn new words. Or you can describe what you see around you, like, the sky is blue today.
Another idea is to imagine you're telling a story or explaining something to a friend. This helps you practice forming sentences naturally.
And don't worry about mistakes. The goal is to get used to speaking English freely. The more you practice, the better you get.
Plus, speaking to yourself helps you think in English. That's a huge step toward fluency because it trains your brain to stop translating from your native language.
Great point, Julia. So, habit 4 is all about talking to yourself in English regularly, even if it feels a little strange at first.
Trust me, once you start, it will feel more natural, and it's a great confidence booster.
Okay, up next is a fun one. Watching a short English video every day. Ready? All right, let's jump into habit number 5. Watch one short English video every day.
Yes, videos are fantastic because they combine listening and visuals, which makes understanding easier and more fun.
Exactly. Plus, watching videos helps you see how people use English naturally, like their expressions, gestures, and tone.
And it doesn't have to be long. Just 2 to 5 minutes is enough. You can watch a short clip on YouTube, TikTok, or Instagram, whatever you like.
Here's a tip. Choose videos about topics you enjoy. If you like cooking, watch cooking videos in English. If you like sports, watch sports highlights with English commentary.
Yes, when you're interested in the topic, it's easier to focus and learn new words or phrases.
Another thing, try turning on the subtitles in English if you need help. You can read and listen at the same time, which improves both skills.
Good idea, but don't rely on subtitles all the time. Try to watch without them sometimes to challenge yourself.
Right. And the best part? This habit makes learning English feel less like work and more like entertainment.
Exactly. So habit 5 is simple and fun. Watch a short English video every day, just a few minutes, and enjoy the learning.
Ready to move on to habit 6? This one's about writing and keeping your English practice strong. Okay, now let's talk about habit number 6. Keep a simple English journal.
Yes, writing every day, even just a little, can really improve your English skills, especially grammar and vocabulary.
You don't have to write long stories. Just a few sentences about your day or your thoughts is perfect.
For example, you could write, "Today I went to the market. The weather was nice." Simple sentences are great for practice.
And don't worry about mistakes. The important thing is to write regularly. You can always check and learn from your errors later.
Plus, keeping a journal helps you remember new words and phrases better because you use them actively.
A tip: try to write every evening or morning, whenever you have a few minutes. Make it a daily habit, like brushing your teeth.
And if you want, you can review your journal after a week or two and see your progress. That's super motivating.
So, habit 6 is simple. Write a few sentences in English every day to build your writing and thinking skills.
Yes, it's a powerful habit to grow your confidence in English step by step.
Great! Next, let's chat about habit 7, using English on social media. It's easier than you think. All right, moving on to habit number 7. Use English on social media.
Yes, this is a fun and modern way to practice English every day. Since many of us spend time on social apps, why not make that time useful?
Exactly. You can follow English pages, join English learning groups, or comment on posts in English. Even simple comments like "Great video" or "I love this song" help you practice writing and reading.
And don't forget messaging. Try chatting with friends or language partners in English. It's real conversation practice without pressure.
Another great idea is to post short updates or stories in English, like what you're doing or how you feel today. It's a small step, but builds confidence.
Plus, social media exposes you to everyday English slang, expressions, and trends which textbooks don't always teach.
True. But a quick tip: always keep your comments positive and respectful. Social media can be a great learning space if used well.
So, habit 7 is about making English part of your social media time, reading, writing, and interacting in English regularly.
It's a simple way to learn naturally, without extra study time.
All right, next up is habit 8, practicing real conversations even online. That's where your speaking skills really grow.
Now, let's talk about habit number 8. Practice real conversations. Yes, even online.
Absolutely. Speaking is often the hardest skill to practice because not everyone has English-speaking friends nearby, but the internet makes it so much easier.
Right. There are tons of apps and websites where you can chat or video call with other learners or native speakers. It's like having an English partner anytime you want.
And don't worry if you make mistakes. That's part of learning. The important thing is to use your English in real situations, even if it's just small talk.
Exactly. The more you practice speaking, the more confident you become. And real conversations help you learn natural phrases and slang you won't find in books.
Plus, it's fun. You get to meet new people, learn about different cultures, and make friends, all while improving your English.
One tip: start with short conversations about simple topics like hobbies, food, or daily routines. As you get comfortable, you can talk about more complex subjects.
So, habit 8 is all about finding chances to speak English with others regularly, even if it's online.
That's how you turn English from a subject into a real skill you can use anytime.
All right, next up is habit 9, reading a little every day to expand your understanding.
All right, let's talk about habit number 9. Read something short in English every day.
Reading is such a great way to improve vocabulary and understand sentence structure, but the key is to keep it short and easy at first.
Exactly. You can read a short news article, a blog post, or even an English quote or joke. The important thing is to make it a daily habit.
And pick topics you like. If you enjoy sports, read sports news. If you like cooking, find simple recipes in English.
Yes, when you're interested, reading feels less like work and more like fun. Plus, you learn words naturally in context.
And don't worry if you don't understand every word. Try to guess the meaning from the sentence and use a dictionary only for important words.
Also, reading helps improve your writing and speaking because you see how sentences are built.
So, habit 9 is read a short English text every day, something you enjoy and can understand easily.
Simple, enjoyable, and very effective.
Ready for our final habit? Habit 10 is all about setting goals and tracking your progress.
All right, here's our final habit. Habit number 10. Review what you learned before sleeping.
Yes, this is a powerful way to help your brain remember new words, phrases, and ideas.
Exactly. Before you go to bed, spend just a few minutes thinking about what you learned during the day.
You can review your vocabulary list, read over your journal, or even quietly say out loud some new sentences you practiced.
Science shows that our brains process and store information during sleep, so reviewing before bedtime makes learning stick better.
Plus, it's a calm and peaceful moment to reflect and feel proud of your progress.
And don't stress about perfection. Just a quick review will help a lot.
So, habit 10 is make it a habit to review your English learning every night before you sleep.
With these 10 habits, your English will improve faster than you think.
Exactly. Remember, consistency is the key, and every small step counts.
Thanks for listening. We hope you try these habits and enjoy your English learning journey.
See you next time on English Learning Podcast.
Wow, Julia! We just covered 10 powerful daily habits that can really boost your English fast.
Yes, Jason, and the best part is that these habits are simple and easy to fit into your daily life. No need for long study hours, just small, consistent actions every day.
That's right. Remember, learning a language is like building a muscle. It takes daily practice. Even if you do just a little every day, you're moving closer to your goal.
And don't worry if progress feels slow sometimes. Every step counts, and mistakes are part of the journey. The key is to keep going and stay positive.
One more tip. Try to enjoy the process. When you have fun with English, whether it's through music, videos, or talking with friends, learning becomes much easier.
Absolutely, and celebrate your small wins. Maybe today you learned a new word or spoke a sentence without hesitation. That's a victory.
So, start today. Pick 1 or 2 habits from our list and make them part of your routine. Before you know it, your English will improve faster than you imagined.
Thanks for joining us on the English Learning Podcast. Keep practicing, stay motivated, and we'll see you in the next episode.
Take care, everyone. Keep speaking, listening, and learning. Bye for now.